Hey Faith family, it's Pastor Jeff, and we pray you are doing well. We were in Mark chapter 5 this last Sunday, and there were a couple things that I just wanted to share with you as I was thinking about that this week. One question came to mind especially, and as we think about this story, it was, do we really want Jesus to show up? Because when he showed up in this community, they lost a huge part of their economy. Yeah, I mean, he had done this great thing for this crazy man living by himself in a cemetery, but he was messing up their lives and freaking them out. So what they do, they asked him to leave. As soon as Jesus touched their money, his presence wasn't welcome. And I think that most people want Jesus to show up and have their lives improve. That's fair enough. But you see, Jesus told us that he came to bring us abundant life, to bring us full life. And that's what his presence does bring. The problem is that in addition to wanting an abundant life, we usually want everything else to remain the same. You know, business as usual. Status quo intact on both national and personal levels. You see, we want Jesus plus economic prosperity, Jesus plus national security, Jesus plus safety. And Jesus doesn't work like that. I mean, it's not like that safety and security and prosperity can't coexist with Jesus and his movement among us. It's just that our desire for safety, for security and prosperity at the expense of Jesus can't coexist with Jesus and his movement among us. You see, one of the greatest things standing between you and the uninhibited, powerful presence of Jesus in your life is probably the thing you believe must coexist alongside him. Big things like the economy or political powers, or even smaller things like your boyfriend or girlfriend. But in order to bring us what we really want, which is abundant life, sometimes God has to take away what we think we need. And it's often the things that we hold on to most tightly that we need to let go of most desperately. So do we really want Jesus to show up? I mean, what if Jesus comes and messes everything up? What if we ask him to show up in our nation and the economy goes down? What if we ask him to show up in our family and our kids decide that our preferred career path for them isn't God's vision for them? Some of us probably wouldn't want Jesus to show up then. But that would be our loss, right? You see, Jesus' presence may mess everything up. But by messing everything up, he is actually putting everything exactly where it belongs and positioning us for exactly what we need. And that's himself.